Hello, Fluffy. What are we looking at today?
Yeah, so basically, this I did the unusual thing, this game, and I went into his red side since I placed a ward early as soon as I got out of base, and I saw he wasn't doing it after I finished my blue, so I was like, I'm gonna go take that, but I'm not basically, if I were to invade, um, how could I have played this better? I actually didn't notice the Khazix bot
Yeah.
lane.
Yeah, I just
Like, I
saw
just
him.
saw him now in the
Mm,
clip,
yeah, yeah.
but I didn't notice him when I was playing because I was looking at the cams.
Uh-huh. Well, this way, if he is here, isn't here, doesn't matter. No matter, there is no reason not to take his Krugs while you're already here. Like you're already here, want to take
Oh,
it, especially because you have a ward here. So let's say you start walking and you see him on this ward,
hmm,
then option A, if you're fast enough, you could just kill it while he's checking all these camps, right? Because he has to go over, check
yeah,
this wall, then he has to walk around all the way, right? Or option B, if you see him,
yeah,
then you could just, if you don't think you could do it in time, then you'll just leave to your Gromp, right? So there's like literally no downside not to do the Krugs, right? The only reason why you
okay,
wouldn't is if you had like a random ward and you just saw him just now walking to your red, and you're like, oh, I need to be on time to defend my camps, right? But
uh-huh,
blind, there's no reason why you think that. So there's literally again no downside to not taking Scruggs. Make sense?
okay, yep. Over here, there's he tries to gank my Yasuo.
And here, did you notice here that your butt side was gone because he has red buff on him? So obviously there's no way he did his own red buff if you took it, right? Or did you not notice?
Yeah,
You should.
we died there, but
Yeah. Let me watch this again. Yeah. I mean, just unnecessary. Your teammate was ready. When he flashed out here, now at this point, I would just you just click away, right? But you,
ah,
you you're
okay,
you're the one that went back in. Like if they were still chasing him or going after him, sure, help him out. But he's already out, so you're the one that re-engaged the fight, right? Because obviously this ends up being bad. This ends up being 2-for-1.
oh, my thought process was that I wasn't sure if he had his W up for the Silas E, so I wanted to just save him from the E. I thought I would be able to just get out, but
Uh,
I stayed for
I
the
think even if he lands the E,
Silas kill.
you're actually kind of happy because funny enough, let's say he actually throws you in this guy and it lands. Well,
Hmm.
now you're ecstatic because you still have your W. You're holding it, right? So if he hits it, you'll just W where he lands, and now he's dead because he's in tower aggro, right?
Okay.
So it might be greedy. Let's say Yasuo dies, but it's like you'll be happy because you'll get the kill, and now 1-for-1 is good for you, right? So in this case, if
Mhm.
you thought Sal's gonna eat Yasuo, I hope he's gonna eat Yasuo if I'm you, Because here you're holding it, so you're just gonna be walking away holding your
Yep.
W. You're just walking this way, and as you're walking away, he throws it. Boom, we just W to where he threw it to, and he's gonna be stunned under tower, and boom, free kill, right? Because I think you
Okay.
re-engaging is what killed Yasuo, and then also killed yourself, and this ends up being
All right.
2-for-1, which is obviously not good. I think this is bad. So you're Fluffy, you're new, right? Do you think? I think. Or no?
New in here. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I haven't attended many coaches. I've only had like one with Perry, and that was it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I have here we go. I got a new graphic made for me, thankfully. So let me pull
Oh,
this up. So this is a graphic. I call it. We're professional now. Let me do some pictures. Do this here. Upload a file. All right, perfect. Oh, how do I pull this? Oh my god, I'm so bad with fucking anything that involves the usage of technology. How do I even do this? Actually, I could just do Guizo. I'm a Guizo enthusiast. Alright, perfect. Alright, how do I show that? My god, I hate life. Okay, perfect. Alright, perfect. So, when to skip camps to gank, right? That's a very
okay.
common question people ask, right? You need 2 out of 4 to do this. If you can hit two out of
Okay.
four, you're allowed to skip camps to gank. That's what Chat Jungle says, right? They need to be, oh my god, they need to be pushing. What is pushing? This is the middle of the lane, right? The middle of the lane is the
Yes.
middle of the second bush, and middle of the second bush. So this is middle lane. They need to be pushing, right? Um, as one out of four. Is he pushing? Yes. You have 1 out of 4. Congrats. You need 2 out of 4. Are they low health? They need to be below 40%. No, he's full HP. He's 6, 7, 70%. He's not that. Okay. Third, do you or your laner have CC? If you are no CC, Viego W technically counts, but it's not really like hard CC. You don't have no flash. I consider like Vialt. Like this guy's playing Galio, Galio E, or Galio W, right? Like that's hard to see. So I'll call it a half point. We'll call it 0.5. Okay. Um, and then the last one, does the target lack mobility? So is this like a fucking a Xerath right now, or an Ashe, or is this a
No.
Tryndamere with an E, or a LeBlanc with his W, right? So in this case, we only got 1.5.
Yep.
He's not. He's pushing, and you have some sort of CC, but he's not. He's not low, and he's not immobile, right? And if you had two, so
Okay.
let's say we just had this guy was a Xerath, so he's immobile. He's just dead because you just run at him and he has no dash away, and you'll just walk up and you hold W, and if he
Hmm.
flashes, you'll W to where he flashes to you, and if he doesn't flash your W, then he just dies, right? Because here you have camps up, you have Gromp up, you have Wolves up. You're one of your, yeah, thankfully these are your Raptors because you know the respawn on them, right? So you have two camps up. When you kill Gromp and Wolves, by then Raptors will respawn. You can do Gromp Wolves into Raptors, or you'll do Gromp Wolves into your Raptors. By then your Raptors are up to two. So when you go for this gank, anytime you skip camps to go for a gank, the gank has to work. That's why we need the gank to be high percentage chance, which is more than 50%, and a gank will only be more than 50% if it reaches these 2 out of 4 of this criteria. Does it make sense?
Yep.
And this does not. So that's why this gank, it's not because you play this badly. This gank will simply never work, or has a very low chance of working because I mean you see this. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do, right? What is hero supposed?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no like, oh, I misplayed. Like, nah, this is just not possible. So,
Usually I don't even attempt to gank this early. Usually I top to bottom or bot to top clear until I'm level 6, and only if I see that they're really pushed in I try to gank.
mm,
This was just an unusual game for me,
yeah,
but I wanted to see what your thought process on these plays would be like. So yeah,
all right. That all makes sense too, though. Yeah. All
yeah,
right. Okay.
makes sense.
I think here two
I
things.
actually took a screenshot of that so I can use for later.
No, that's good. I need a yeah. It's professional, but I need a better way of being able to bring it up on stream, so I can bring it up here while still being full screen on the VOD. But anyways, um, two things. Actually, there's one thing. When you two charges a smite, just instant smite. There's no reason to walk around with two charges. You don't smite Gromp, you don't smite Wolves, you don't smite Raptors, and you don't smite Krugs. There's 4 different camps you could have smited, and if you just smited the Gromp, your second smite would be
Yep.
back up by now. That's just how it is to have two charges. So one small mistake, but still one full charge. I think two A. There's no reason unless you know there's like a pink ward in this bush. There's no reason not to go long way.
Mm-hmm.
A. There's just no downside.
Okay.
And then B. There's also no reason why you shouldn't full charge your W because here it was on the bar was here. I just saw it was at 60%. There's no reason
Yep.
not to full charge it. The stun's longer. You can walk closer. If you walk here and then with full charge and then he flashes, you just throw it to where he flashes to. If he doesn't flash and you're literally on top of him, then it's kind of guaranteed. And then he's just stunned for longer because that's what being full charge means, right? There's just no reason not to full charge it. Um, and again, by full charging it,
I
it's giving you time to get closer to him. And then I doubt if you're this close, it's basically unmissable. And here you obviously missed. Right.
Yep.
What were you gonna say?
I was scared of Lux Q. Um, so I tried to just use
Mm,
my W fast to like be able to dodge because I was like thinking that she's gonna try and Q me instantly. So which she didn't, but
yeah.
that's what I was thinking about.
That makes sense. I think just have to be reaction speed, right? If you see Lux Q start coming out, then even if you're let's say W is 80% charged, like okay, fuck it, I have to throw it because I don't want to risk getting stunned. But in this case, just have to play by ear. She just never threw it, as you said, right? So you're kind
Yeah,
of
just react.
yeah, you're trying to predict.
Don't try
There are
to
some
do
things in the game
anything.
you have to predict. They're not reactable. That one is I'd say very reactable, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, two charges, smite, you're not smiting. Kind of sad. Top died. Same again. Oh my god, I just won't bring it up anymore because otherwise I'll say it all VOD long.
Yep. Just might if you have it.
This looks good.
If you
Just
have
full
two
clearing.
charges.
Yeah, nice. gank. Same thing here. There's no reason not to full charge. In this case, you saw he used Lux Q, so now you can't use Lux Q excuse, right?
Yep.
Because I genuinely think if you just held it, you wouldn't have to ult to kill him, right? And then being able to hold your ult's always preferred. But anyways, besides not having the flash, it was good gank. Top key killed gank top. We go for a mid gank. See, I don't mind this gank because even though it might not reach 2 out of 4, it's different because the 2 out of 4 is
Mhm.
when our camps are all up. It's when we're skipping camps. If you have all your camps down or most of your camps down, you could have 0 out of 4. It's one of those things at that point, if you have no camps up, you're not losing anything for going for the gank. It's only bad when your camps are
Yep.
up because if the gank doesn't work, I could look at you and say, well, you could have been doing camps instead, right? But here, all your camps are down, so why not go for the gank? What else do you have to do? Fucking base for a longsword? You know what I mean? That's why I don't mind
Mhm.
that gank, and obviously it works, so it was good. Take this, 2 camps, dip set.
Yeah, I always have the issue if I'm staying too long because I see one of my teammates trying to do something else and I feel obligated to try and help them.
It's funny because you say that, but this guy was walking to help you. He's not coming to force a fight. He's coming because he sees, ah, shit, my fucking dumbass Viego is dying to my Lux. I better come.
Okay,
I
okay, I
better come and
see.
help him. So it's not like you're thinking, oh shit, my knowledge is going and I have to come fight him. No, motherfucker, this guy came to save your life. Just leave. And like you're walking
Yeah,
this way,
okay, yeah.
you're the one looking to force a play here, not Nautilus, right? Like you're the one. You can just leave, but you're the one walking in here. So you got to completely backwards, right? Because if imagine, I want to imagine that this is not Jungle Kingdom, this is Support Kingdom, and I'm watching this Nautilus's POV right now. Like I'm coaching Nautilus right now, and I'm watching Nautilus POV,
Uh-huh.
and he's watching his 3-in-1 Viego basically get solo killed by Lux support, and he's thinking, ah, fuck, I have to come help him. Oh fuck, my 1 HP, no flash Viego staying in Tribush. I guess I should stay around to help him. Oh, I'm gonna Q that guy. Ah, I hit my Lux Q. I'm fucking dead. Fuck this guy, man. You know? Well, and
Okay, yeah,
meanwhile,
okay, my bad.
you're telling me, oh, I gotta help my teammate out. You know?
Okay,
Um,
yeah, that's quite funny that. Okay, yeah, my bad.
yeah, it's all good. Pace here. I think when you
Is it
realize,
bad that I took Krugs there?
yeah, because it doesn't give you anything. Let's say I actually guess I got you Cloak, but I think like Dirk Longsword is just as fine as Dirk Cloak, right? You don't, and obviously if you had Dirk Longsword right now, I mean before this, right? Um, uh, you should be looking. I mean, you should be looking to base me like here. You should be looking to fucking run the safest possible route to try, because you see, oh, dragons in 30 seconds. I want to base. If I, it takes 8 seconds to base, takes 15 seconds to walk back,
Mhm.
so 23 seconds. Dragon spawns in 28. So if I can just base literally immediately, I can be on time for dragon. Dragon's obviously a huge objective. I would love to fight this dragon. So every second you stay here is a chance that you are late to this dragon, right? And I think at this point it's pretty realistic to realize I'm probably giving dragon. I have to base. He has to base. Nolus is dead. So I think here, if you want to do Krugs, it's fine, but you shouldn't run to dragon. You should just assume it's dead. Mid's basing, AD carries basing, sports dead, jungle's basing. I just sprint up, either get kill or dive, or just go and take this guy's top camps, right? I think it's unrealistic to
Okay.
think that I'm going to be in time for this dragon. When I'm basing, Kai said based, you see them starting it right now. I think it's realize, okay, this shit's probably fucking gone. It's time to go and take some top camps, right? I always say either be fast, be in time to match, so aka be in time for this dragon, which we're not. If you can't be in time to match, then be in time to trade. So be in time. If you can't take the dragon, then you better be taking his top camps. But if you don't fight dragon and you don't take his top camps, then we just did nothing, right? We watched them take our shit, and then we didn't take their shit. And then we walk in the jungle and die.
Again, I should have held my W. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I don't think we shouldn't even be here, in my opinion. We should be hitting his Krugs right now, enjoying ourselves, Um, getting a camp lead.
Yep.
But again, I agree with you. I think if you full charge your W here on the Silas, and he gets hit by full charge, your Q ult kills him here. Like this, your ult kills him from this HP, right? Um,
Yeah, I could have turned the
and then
fight around
and
that
then you
way.
probably triple kill him, and then the fight here is good, because you get triple kill here. Obviously, it's awesome. I think if you get Silas reset, you will easily kill them all. So again, I think fourth
Yep.
time this game, just Full charge W is OP. I think it's very rare. I don't. The only time you really tap is like when they're like really low. So you just need. You're not even Wing them for the stun. You're Wing them just to apply passive on them. So you're literally just like W autoing to kill them. Or it's when they're like I don't know, it's a little blank.
Just closing distance.
Oh yeah, or it's like a champ that you think is like impossible to land your W on, like it's a little blank. So you're on top of them, so you just want to tap it really fast because if you hold it, they're always going to dodge it because they're gonna just dash away or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this looks pretty easy. Anytime his ult's down, you could just dive him, and so when he did dragon, you could have just done this, right? Oh my god, 588.
I thought I would survive
I
from
mean,
the.
I mean it's close. You're 570 HP and it did 588. I'm not gonna blame you. You're fucking 18 HP off. Happens. The Orphan's always worth because he lost away. Plus you get assist gold. Plus you got top tower. It just obviously said that you died. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think
As you can see, I was looking at him and then I get CC'd.
yeah. Again, I think that's not the important one. I think it's the same problem again. You need to be more open to trading. Like when you see the Herald has been slain, the game is really easy when you break it down. When the enemy team does a play tops again, if you're not in time to match their play, so you weren't in time to defend this Herald or fight this
Mm-hmm.
Herald, then you have to be doing something opposite. My Khazix to be 20-0, 6 items, and yet even he can't kill this objective and defend these camps. No jungle in the game can do both, right? You have to choose one or the other. You either so in this case, if he got this one, then he should lose these ones, or he should lose this bot tower. Or whoever goes bot lane, Tryndamere or the mid laner, I forget who, should just get to a 3v1, right? You, Nalus, and Kaisa. Because how is Kha'Zix going to get Herald and defend the bot dive? It's impossible, right? So in this case,
Yep.
the enemy team has slain Herald. You see the notification. Lux is here too. So now we can play Fog of War. We see Swain here. We see Lux here. We see Kha'Zix
Mm-hmm.
here. We just saw Tryndamere topside, I assume. Yeah, we see Tryndamere here. So we see everyone. We see so we really see the entire map, right? We see Silas is here. Swain is here. We see all 5 people topside. So Silas, Tryndamere, Swain. You just got a notification that Kha'Zix and Lux both slate. So you know all 5 enemies are topside. So no one is bot. So if you try to go for Scuttle, Blue, Ground Wolves, who's gonna stop you? You know that speed meme, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop you, right? Nobody, right? But you know all 5 people are topside, and you think, ooh, all 5 people topside, I better run into topside jungle. It makes no sense, right? So same thing, it's either be there in time to match the fight, or trade. You weren't in time to match the fight, the Herald's already gone, so you better so trade. But you keep going into these, you keep matching when it's too late to match. It's the same problem, 2 fights in a row, right? Make sense? Like all these
It's
camps are up.
because
He,
I
he just
feel
said blue,
like.
like blue's up, wolves up. You see how analysis like all these camps are yours. You know?
Yep. I think it's the lack of information that I'm gathering from the map actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see my monitor, I have to quite take a hike to see the map.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But when I
I
point
think I
out,
should just make it a bit bigger in that case, really.
yeah, because when I point out like this, you saw how you had all the information ready to you. Like you saw, like trim your top, swing mid, like it was all there. You just have to look for it. Um. So yeah, obviously this, and also it's one of those things where to make it even simpler, even if you didn't see everyone, let's say you didn't see Lux, you didn't see Swain, you could even do the same top process if you didn't see anyone. The only thing that matters is you know Kha'Zix is top side because you got
Mhm.
notification he's there, right? If you press tab, their
Yeah.
Kha'Zix is 8-0. So it's really simple. League is avoid the strong guy. You know for a fact
Mhm.
Kha'Zix beats you 1v1. So even let's say you didn't see Swain and Lux top side. Let's say Swain and Lux are bot side. The logic is the strongest guy who completely fucks me is top, so I'm not going top, right? The Kha'Zix who's 8-0 has slain
Right.
Herald. I'm not going anywhere near the fucking Herald, right? That we can simplify it so you don't have to blame your monitor or your map or whatever. And then same logic, you still
Mhm.
should never walk in top side. This guy's not, I say 8-0, it's not hyperbole. He's actually 8-0. Sorry, he's 9-0. Sorry, how could I make that mistake? He's 9-0. Khazix has slain the enemy herald. I am walking into Top River where the herald just died, where Khazix just killed it. What the fuck am I doing?
Yep.
This
Yep.
isn't this
Okay.
isn't this
Yeah.
isn't a
The
monitor
map is
problem,
not an excuse.
right? So, um, but again, so I think you have to be more open to just playing like trade opportunities, which is a really common problem. A lot of people just want to fight, fight, fight. Oh, does enemy jungle top side? I go top side. But trading is really important and OP in league. Make sense?
Yes.
Even though he's 9-0, if we get his blue, we get his Krug, we get his wolves, we get his gromp, we get bot crab, that's a way back into the game. And also, the third dragon spawning in 30 seconds as well. So if we play in the bot side, we get full bot side control. We get full vision. We clear their vision, and now it's way easier to play a dragon if they're face checking into us, right? So, but you die, Yasuo dies. Oh fuck! What's this? What did I just see?
That those W's. Yeah.
Yeah, W rate's a bit. It's definitely under 50% this game. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I mean, I think another thing is accepting small wins. Funny enough, when you see this, you should be so happy. You just got Swain ult and Swain flash, and you use nothing, right? If I'm you, I'm like, oh my god, nice. Swain now has no flash, no ult for Dragon. Isn't that huge? There's some champs that are like super ult dependent, like a champ like I don't know, like how do I say, like a champ like Nidalee or Elise, or like these champs always have ult. So their ult doesn't really matter, right? Or let's say a champion like
Yeah.
Kaisa. Like, can you notice the team fight of Kaisa no ult and Kaisa with ult? Like, not really, right? It's like, kind of like whatever. Now, I want you to imagine a team fight Swain with ult and Swain without ult. It's a completely different champion. Swain with ult's OP. Swain without ult's kind of fucking useless, right? So there's a lot of champs in the league that are like
Yep.
way more ult dependent than others. Sway no ult for Dragon Fight is potentially game winning, especially Dragon Fight winning. So he has no ult, sick. Just back up, let the shit expire, fight the dragon in 30 seconds, and that should be our best opportunity. So accept small wins. Like this is already a fucking dub. Why do you need to kill him now? Like why? Let's say this W landed. Like do we need to do this right now? Can't we just like chill, wait for the shit to expire, fight him in dragon 30 seconds, and then fuck it, then we'll flash W him, and by then he'll have no ult to heal up, right? Or slow us or whatever this is. Make sense?
It, yeah. It when you're explaining this to me right now and the way I'm watching it as well, I'm just seeing I'm being extremely greedy for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
and we lose Drake because of that.
Yeah, and this is third, so I think when they get third, they have like a soul incarnate is so easy to play for. Uh, looks like I was about to say this game shouldn't. You guys probably lose this game instantly. But the fact this is a 40-minute VOD means they just start fucking throwing, because that's usually what that means. Because the fact that they should just get a 24-minute soul and then the game wraps up. So I assume they just start perma dying or some shit. So I would just skip towards team fights because
I
I CBA watching 20 minutes of people just randomly fighting and dying and some bunch of bullshit, especially at 2 a.m. It's so unproductive. We've already had some productive points. I don't want to infect the productive points with just random fighting. Looks good. You get the dragon. There's a bunch of fucking you get a nice free reset. Oh my god, I hope he is Khazix. I hope he's fucking
that
Fiora.
Kha'Zix was chasing me for I don't know why, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you're actually pretty fucking fed now. I think this game I'd probably go Mortal Overlord on because they have like Silas healing, Swain healing, right? Trinimir healing. They have actually so much healing, and
Oh,
Mortals
okay.
and Mortals usually go into like the like Omega tanks, but they don't really have any crazy tanks like Malphite or anything, no. But again, they just have so much healing. Like three different people heal, right? Silas, W, Swain ult, Trinimir, like passive and Q and everything, right? So I think Mortal is pretty high value this game.
I I was just wasting time here.
That's all right. You can say they're
I
wasting
was
their time too.
scared,
It's
but
whatever. It's not like you have anything better to do. You have no camps up. There's no objective up. I don't mind a bit of wasting time. Oh, there's no reason. Oh my god. When he's CC'd like this, just Q ult him, right? He can't flash shoot, he can't yet, he can't dodge. He's CC. That's what being CC'd means, right? So from collector this range, just
yeah,
Q ult kills, and he can't dodge it. So just Q ult. Don't overcomplicate it. Why would you risk going for a skill shot when you might miss it or you might dodge it when you could just go for guaranteed play?
yeah. Just don't give them time to react, type shit.
Type shit. 6-7. Alright, play for Baron on spawn. This guy dies without ulting. We need to kill him. Don't chase the Lux, go hit the Baron! The entire enemy team is dead. Silas, Khazix, Swain. It's only Lux aboard. Go hit this fucking Baron with 2 mana with like Yasuo or Fiora. Go hit it with someone, thank you. Ugh. What the fuck are you building last? You have a. Don't you have a. What the fuck is heal for? You have 100% crit chance. What the
For
fuck?
movement speed.
Fuck you. Build another item. Like anything else. GA, Death Dance, Wits End, fucking literally anything. Building crit item when you have 100% crit, you're just wasting money. It's actually like throwing money in the trash. If you want movement speed, go like Dead Man's. Have you considered that? And then you have extra HP, extra armor, more movement speed than Phantom Dancer gives, too. So you literally have more movement speed and the
I
actual other stats you use.
The thing is, my thing was like I'll sell collector, so
Funny enough,
I'll have like
funny enough,
a different sixth
people don't
item.
realize collector actually scales well. And you'd be like, what the fuck? That's not how that, no. But it actually does in the sense of the passive. Passive does, it executes at 5%. But early game, people only have like 1,000 HP, so the execute's only doing 50 damage, right? That's 5%, I think. That's how the math works. But late game, when
Right.
everyone has 4,000 HP, 5% of 4,000 HP is 200 HP, right? So actually, the later the game goes, technically, the more that things. And actually, Collector is in true damage, so true damage is actually the strongest stat in the game because that's what true damage is, right? So definitely not saying build Collector late game like it's an OP late game item, but it's not like it's definitely you don't have to sell it. I'll put it out. You know what I mean? Like it's like if you're gonna sell it, like you sell Collector for like a really disgustingly OP item, like like or like a really like objectively strong late game item, like a Bloodthirster or an IE, like these like 3,000 gold items, death caps, right? That Fandentra is not that item, you know?
All right.
Ah, run from this guy.
He was just standing still, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went back to him.
No, it's chill. Ah, we flash ulted for a guy that's already dead. Nice, bro. We don't want to waste flash. You're playing for like pentakill or something. You want the double kill. You're playing like for Halo. You're playing for like Halo Reach or Halo scoreboard announcer guy. Kilimanjaro. How much do you want to bet you die at this Baron or Soul because you don't have Flash because you just used it on a dead Lux?
I can't remember what happened.
Ugh.
Oof.
Okay, well, maybe you don't die if you have Flash here. But this guy, I mean, if you
Yeah,
know his ult's down, this is fine. But you obviously just, this late in the game, everyone's ult is like a 1 minute cooldown, right? So you shouldn't be surprised. It's back up.
I thought I had the Nautilus behind me to CC
Yeah,
spam,
I see.
but I'm really fast. He's really slow, and I negated that. Just completely didn't think about his speed.
God, these fights are just so messy. It's hard to take good takeaways from these fights. That's just how the game fights are. I'll just watch the last fight of the game. I think all the learning or important points are from the early mid game, which we already talked about. Okay, let's go back. No, it's good. You just play with your team and wait for the enemies to end. It's not really too complicated. No, I mean